Montgomery, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. First to 4 here on this Monday night as the first pitch of the game is over for strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And the pitch. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. LeMahieu has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Alberto.
Hanser Alberto comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
And there's the second out as he squeezes it in the coach's box.
Batting fourth.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. Now the 1-0. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for the Orioles. Orioles nothing. Yankees coming to bat. Now batting, Gio Urshela. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Yankees.
The pitch.
The shortstop, Gio Urshela.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
Hit hard back up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. First 2 batters find a sweet spot, barrel up perfectly. These fans have to be excited. Middle of the order coming to the plate now. After those first 2 ABs, this could be a laser show.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Weak grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Barehanded for one. Relay to Davis, and indeed it's a double play.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aaron Judge. In his career versus this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Judge hits a little over the 270 mark. The 1-0. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
The count now at 2-1. The set and the 2-1. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. A ball and a strike. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Now the 1-2. Line drive to left. Santander grabs it to retire the side. The Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 New York. Back now for the second inning in the Bronx, and here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. Anthony Santander is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fielded cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Austin Hayes the next to bat. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Gardner comes on now, and he has it 1 down. In now for the O's, Ramon Urias. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
On the ground to the right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The catcher, number 28.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Here it comes, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up. But that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Scooped up, and indeed he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
The first baseman, number 19, Chris.
And that misses inside 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Orioles strand a couple. It remains 1-0. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Giancarlo.
Hit to third. Iglesias is up with it. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
That wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
At the plate now, Kyle Higashioka. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. And that is off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Woo! That was ugly. Howdy! If you're waving at me.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. And that's down into left center for a base hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game. Throw won't get him.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Behind 0-2 now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Now batting.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. Runner in scoring position with Sukan. And it's fouled away. Gardner on third with 2 out. Again, another foul ball. Another one sent foul. Here comes another 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. No balls and 1 strike. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
Now here's the pitch. Ground ball right side. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Runners on first with 1 down. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Renato Nunez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Here it is. The 3-0 is in there for strike 1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 0-1, here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. And that ends the inning. Orioles strand a couple. They trail in this one 3-0. Next for New York, DJ LeMahieu.
For the Yankees.
Now here's the pitch.
The second baseman.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up.
LeMahieu.
And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The right fielder, number 99.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. And now pitch on the way. One out, nobody on. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Severino corrals it, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes.
Up next for the Yankees.
Coming to the plate now, Torres. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matt.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Santander is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Now batting.
Into the
left
box
fielder.
now, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he fouls this one off. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. Mancini makes the catch for out number 3. All set for the start of the 4th. Ready now for Baltimore. Austin Hayes. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Ramon Urias will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Up next for the Orioles.
Stepping in now, Pedro Severino as he lifts it in the air to right field. Judge has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And no shot of testing anything there. He'll hold on at third with 1 gone.
First baseman, number 19.
He's set. Here it comes. Chris Davis is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. 1-1 the count to Chris Davis.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find his zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit.
And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Hanser Alberto. As they take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Last time through was a base hit. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Looked like the changeup slipped out that time, and it misses well above the zone. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Here's the first pitch to him. Trey Mancini is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs. Into the box. Luke Voigt got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. They'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Ball 2.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner.
The batter, the catcher.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Kyle Higashioka. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch.
The center
Wow.
fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Now that is an impressive vertical on this dive. As we take a look at it on replay, we can see just how high he had to get up to make that catch. That play might earn him a steak dinner from the pitcher.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 3 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Bank to him. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And here's Renato Nunez. It was a walk in his last trip.
Nunez.
First pitch on its way. Now the 0-1. Grounded to first. He's got it. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is foul for the first strike. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Line drive to left. And that's in for a base hit, making a 1-for-3 game so far.
I know this pitcher's trying to keep his pitch count down, but that's ridiculous right there. Pitch right down the middle. He's lucky he's getting this ball back.
He swings and misses. Throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ramon Urias.
Coming to the plate now, Ramon Urias, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Hey, you tip your hat to the batter for finding a way to find some green grass out there, but man, that has to frustrate you, Dan. An executed pitch right there.
It does. Anytime you make a good pitch, and off the bat, it certainly didn't look like it was going to fall in for a base hit. You make a good pitch, but you don't necessarily always get the kind of results you want as a pitcher.
In to score is the runner from first. It's a 4-3 game. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. Oh, and this takes off on him as it's over his head.
Well, that's a big at-bat right there. Not only does he get all the way to third.
Chris Davis.
Chris Davis at the plate now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it. Bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Miguel Andujar is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0 home is swung on, missed, and that's strike 1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Alberto has it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A ball and no strikes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A double play ball to second. 4. To Iglesias for 1. On to Davis, but too late, and they'll settle for just the 1.
Now batting.
So a runner at first with 2 away.
And
that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. From the belt, the pitch. Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are tied 4-4.
Leading off for the Orioles, the shortstop.
Ben Heller takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York
First
Yankees,
offering on its way.
number 61. Ben
Strike taken as that
Heller.
one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Swing and a liner. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. 1 there. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
The right fielder, number 16.
So here's Trey Mancini. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Skied into very shallow right. Judge is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Designated hitter, Renato.
And a called strike on the outside part of the plate. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Here it comes on 0-2. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. A ball and 2 strikes now. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And, oh, Oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. The runner from first comes all the way around to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Orioles get a... Brendan Bailey is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 59. Brandon
Here comes the first pitch.
Bailey.
Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there.
Up next to the Yankees, the first baseman, Luke.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. In the dirt. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Kyle Higashioka is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. From the stretch. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
And even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Wade LeBlanc comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
A runner on first with 2 away. Hit hard to the right side, and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 7th inning, ready to roll. Now at the plate, Austin Hayes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he misses with it. 1-1. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Gardner is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
The batter.
Stepping into the box, Ramon Urias, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that happens when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day. Usually he's a guy you challenge a little bit more, but I guess he's earned some respect in this one.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now the pitch. That's popped up out towards short right field. LeMahieu takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The catcher, number 28.
Now at the plate, Pedro Severino. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They lead it 5-4. Armstrong takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Third baseman, Miguel.
One gone here in the Yankees' 7th. And striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he misses low with it. 2-0. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and 2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
High and deep to right center. Hayes on the run for it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Singled homer run in his last time up. Now here it comes. Armstrong, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He was taken in the 18th round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
The right fielder,
So
number
it's a runner
99.
at first with 2 men out,
Aaron.
and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. 4-1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute off the plate, the batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
And now is the Yankees DH, Torres. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter.
The Orioles, the shortstop,
Tommy Kingley will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season. To the plate now, Jose Iglesias, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Now at the plate, Hanser Alberto has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In there, 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with the runner on third, so that's smart. Trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
Fouled off. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Digging in once again, Trey Mancini. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
2-1 the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now.
Wow, not sure what they're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Michael Rooker will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 62.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Giancarlo Stanton now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Right to Iglesias. And that's the first out.
Up next for the Yankees,
Digging in.
the first baseman.
Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded weakly toward third. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher.
Ready now. Kyle Higashio.
Your attention,
Aaron
please.
Hicks will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Aaron Hicks.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Oh, 1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the payoff pitch home. And he popped him up. And Iglesias will put the squeeze on this one to retire the Aaron Hicks will stay in the ball game. Taking over the catching duties behind the plate.
Now
Gary Sanchez is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Number 24.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. A 2-1 count to Nunez.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
And, oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. Comes set, now the pitch. Austin Hayes is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Up next,
the relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
The next 0-2. Grounded to short. Reined in. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Michael Givens enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 6.
Striding in to start the 9th, Brett Gardner, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And another foul ball.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And it's fouled away. This one to right field and deep off the bat of Gardner. Mancini moving back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting. The shortstop.
So stepping in, Jrocker023's. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Long run for the right fielder, and no one will track it down. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away
now batting, third baseman, Miguel.
Yankees down to their final out. And striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. And that misses low and away, ball one. Fouled away. The 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch, and the Orioles have taken game one of the series on the road as the ball game is over. This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally.
Our final
the Orioles rode an important sixth inning to victory.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Looking first at the American League East, the Baltimore Orioles racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 5-4. The Rays combined for 4 total home runs as they took down the Red Sox on the road 6-5. Randall Grichuk was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs as the Blue Jays got the W over the Phillies 3-2. The White Sox combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the visiting Mariners 4-1. The Detroit Tigers allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 6-3. The Cleveland Indians defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 4-3. Mike Trout only had the double left to complete the cycle, helping lead the Angels to the victory over Oakland 4-3. The Atlanta Braves only allowed 2 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Padres 1-0. The Nationals pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the visiting Marlins 3-2. The Cincinnati Reds hit 3 long balls as they got the best of the Brewers at home 5-4. It was their 7th straight victory. Mitch Keller earned the victory while striking out 11 as the Pirates got a win over the Cubs 2-1. Justin Turner swung the bat well with 3 hits, helping lead the Dodgers past the Cardinals 4-3. Ketel Marte drove home 3 runs as Arizona grabbed the win over the Giants. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.